first international trip together, huh?
Mm-hmm.
To Playa del Carmen in Quintana Roo, and we're finally in our room after how many hours?
So many hours.
It's like 7 in the morning, and it's now 3, and we barely got our room. Found myself some hamacas, and I'm gonna relax here after we went kind of snorkeling in the beach for a little bit. They let us borrow the little equipment, and we went to the beach, and it's really pretty, clear, and it's not deep at all. I went in like really far in, and the water only hit me to about my waist. Yeah, and then I saw some little fishies, and I'm gonna relax on my hamaca. Vamos a ir a verlas. Tulum, learned a lot about the Mayan culture. This was like their government-based stuff, like administrative stuff of the town. And they're the only ruins that remain where the people lived. It's all destroyed, so these are the only things that they were able to save. And it was right next to the beach, the only Mayan civilization in Mexico next to the beach. Now we're done with Tulum, and they brought us to Playa del Paraíso, and they're giving us about an hour here, and then from here we're gonna head to Cobá, which is another ruin site, and we're actually gonna get to climb up the pyramids there, so that's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned.
También es redonda, donde pasa la tortilla para calentar. También hay 3 piedras, que lo vean, acérquese más acá.
Traditional Mayan food with the tortillas hechas a mano, huevos, and some green plant. Really yummy.
Personas las que vivían acá. Cobá era un centro agrícola donde los mayas construyeron pirámides grandes, donde subían los astrónomos, científicos, astrólogos para saber qué tiempo llegaban las lluvias para la plantación del maíz en la tierra para ellos.
Vamos a caminar, ¿cuánto? 1 kilómetro para llegar a las primeras ruinas, y luego hay otro kilómetro donde hay lo demás, y dice el guía que se toma 1 mes para ver todo el parque. So we're just gonna see a little bit of it. You can see it. It's raining. Feels so good in this hot, humid weather. So I just learned that the Mayans planted a lot of rubber trees to make gum out of. They actually invented gum, and the reason for that is that it was a way for them to drink less water, because when you chew gum, it produces saliva and you have to drink less water. So, very interesting fact. Made it to the top of the pyramid. My hands are shaking. Gonna go down. Ya vamos de regreso. Ya subimos Coba, que es más alta que Chichen Itza, y esta sí puede subir uno. Oh my gosh, I barely made it. And the view up there was awesome. So now we're going to Examate.
Está.
Pues está como el cenote.
No, ¿cuál cenote?
Oh, it feels good.
Feels good. ¿Cuál feels good?
Mira, sácalo para allá arriba.
Go, ready? I'll wait here. Ya que se me duerman los pies. Espérate pues, deja que se me duerman los pies. ¡Uy! El agua está
Helada. going into the jungle. 25 minutes? It's gonna take us 25 minutes to get out. So our day in Xcaret is over. It was amazing. And the day before that tour, we went to Tulum, Coba, and the cenotes. The cenote was like one of my highlights, even though I kind of hurt myself at the end because I took a dive and I didn't land straight into the water. I almost landed on my back, but thankfully it was like the back of my thighs. So I bruised the left thigh in the back, and it's still kind of swollen right now, and it hurts. Not as much as yesterday, but it still hurts. But anyways, that was still my highlight of yesterday. And then today, Xcaret was really fun. All the water activities, and then like the cultural stuff, and then at the end, the folklorico show, which was awesome. It's probably one of the best folklorico shows I've been to because they incorporate more things than a usual folklorico show, because they show the history of Mexico, of how the indigenous people, or like the Aztecs and the Mayans, were conquered by the Spanish people. And it's a good story, but at the same time it's kind of sad because the Spanish took away a lot of the Mayans' culture, which I wish we would still know more about them, because they burned down like most of their books, so we don't really know much about how they used to live. But what we do know is really awesome. And but I mean, in the end, if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be who I am today, because I'm mixed. Like, I have indigenous blood, I have Spanish blood, and then I also have okay, to the light. And I also have Arabic blood, because Arabics were in Spain for a few hundred years. So yeah, but it was still an awesome show, an awesome day, and I'll get to rest tomorrow finally, because I'm really tired. So see you later. It's raining.
Ucha kaki tala shimba tonesh waikilu ma lekin belai. Inkati ate shupe hatsos kinti atitesh malokin. Shupe hatsos to hola ti atitesh kopeki makola. Minuka insite shekiboka kohola maneshe. Ka pustika winkli lesho beya utiela hetspunska winkli lesh tumen. Laken kuchkesh tush no kai chichen. Ka chake shuhemu katsa esta winkli lesh utiela bisesta kahlesh lekin belai. Ucha kaki tala shimba tonesh. Wet latsilesh. Achani pola titesh uchachen shikilkesh upite maya plantis maya winik yumbo atitesh. Malo hatsotskin. Esas así pitun shankil katik.
Les va a bendecir. He's gonna bless all of you. Les va a bendecir. He's gonna bless you guys.
Malo tinishona. Upe hatsotskin shanti atitesh. Upe malo hatsotskin atitesh.
Traigo la brisa del sur, de tierra tuxtepecana, soy canto de filigrana, de manta de raso y tul. El infinito es azul y mi color el del viento, que pinta en el firmamento como la flor del maíz. Llevo desde la raíz la savia del sotavento.
Vean que es una forma ovalada y siempre con dos entradas, para que circule y se mantenga fresco, ¿no? Sí, vamos. A family lives here. Maybe, yeah. ¿Cómo cuánta gente vive en una casita de guano?
Depende de cabeza, hasta 6 personas.
Even 6.
Even now.
Even now. See, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody has.
Yeah. Es gente muy humilde.
Traigo las nubes de manto, como el pájaro turquí, como el pájaro turquí. Traigo las nubes de manto y de los llanos del canto, con alas de colibrí. Traigo las nubes de manto, como el pájaro turquí. Traigo el canto de los llanos y del agua sus arrullos, como lirios en capullos que brotan en los
ball game, and they would have to hit the ball. The ball would have to go into that hole there, and they could only hit it with their hips. And the winner, the captain of the winning team, was sacrificed. So I wouldn't want to win. We're in front of Chichen Itza in Yucatan, and it's behind me. It was a sacred temple of the Mayans. And you can't climb anymore because people were destroying it when they would climb up, so they closed it down. But you can still appreciate it and the history. And there's actually a temple inside. There's the pyramid is a temple, and there's another one inside, smaller, because the Mayans were built on top of their previous structures after a cycle was over. So if they were still alive, there would be another bigger one in front. In the Mayan culture, there's a lot of serpents because to them it means fertility. So it's not something evil, and that's why there's a lot of serpents in their art. Yeah. ¿Se escuchó?
Poquito. Ahí está.
That's the sound that Quetzal makes, and I think the Mayans did it on purpose. If you stand at this certain angle right in front of it and you clap your hands, it makes the sound of the Quetzal. That's really cool. And our tour guide was saying that they don't know if the Mayans did it on purpose or it was on coincidence, but I think it was done on purpose because they were very smart. A very smart society.
Soy aroma y soy mujer, soy rosal, rosa y espina, luciérnaga que ilumina la niebla de amanecer y lo que manda mi ser, canción, dolor, frenesí.
Vamos al cenote y ya está lloviendo.
Los caminos andados con alas de colibrí. Traigo las nubes de manto como el
El cenote estuvo bien suave. Ya nos vamos. Bike riding. No, pa.
Traigo las nubes